Welcome back to my class. We'll continue with the imperfections in solids, non-stoichiometric defects, the second classification of point defects. There are many compounds in which the ratio of the positive and the negative ions present in the compound differs from that required by the ideal chemical formula of the compound. Such compounds are called stoichiometric compounds. If as a result of imperfection, the ratio of the number of cation to anion becomes different from that indicated with the ideal chemical formula, the defects are called non-stoichiometric defects. These defects arise due to the excess of metal atoms or non-metal atom or presence of impurities or foreign particles. Types of non-stoichiometric defects. Metal excess defect. The first one is the metal excess defects. Metal excess defects. The metal excess defects is divided into two. So here first one is metal excess defects due to anion vacancies. So what type of defect is that? The second one, metal excess defects due to the presence of extra cations. And the second part is the metal deficiency defect. So there are the non-stoichiometric defects are actually classified into metal excess defect and metal deficiency defect. Metal excess defect is classified into metal excess is due to anion vacancies and metal excess is due to the presence of extra cations. So the first one we'll go through metal excess defects due to anion vacancies. A compound may have excess metal ion if a negative ion is absent from its lattice site, leaving a hole. A negative ion is absent, leaving a hole which is occupied by an electron to maintain electrical neutrality. So here you can see a compound may have excess metal ion if the negative ion is absent. There you can see there the negative ion is absent from its lattice site, leaving a hole which is occupied by an electron to maintain the electrical neutrality. The holes that are occupied by electrons are called F centers. The F center is derived from the German word Farbencenter, which means the color center, and are responsible for the color of the compounds and many interesting properties. So it is because of this the presence of these electrons that the crystal shows a definite color. For example, here it is shown LiCl, that is excess of Li makes LiCl pink in color. Similarly, excess of sodium in NaCl makes the crystal appear yellow. Excess of potassium in KCl makes it violet. So greater the number of F centers, greater is the intensity of the color. The solids containing F centers are paramagnetic because the unpaired electrons occupying the holes are unpaired. So remember that point. NaCl is yellow in color, KCl is violet in color. So this is what are F centers. It's a very important question. The holes occupied by the electrons are called F center or color center and are responsible for the color of the compound and many other interesting properties. So this is very important and you have to learn it properly. The next is the metal excess defect due to the presence of extra cation. So here, extra cations occupying interstitial sites with electrons present in another interstitial site to maintain the electrical neutrality can cause metal excess defect. So here metal is an excess, but the another interstitial site is occupied by an electron to maintain the electrical neutrality. This defect is similar to Frenkel defect and is formed in crystals having Frenkel defects. Example, when zinc oxide is heated, it loses oxygen and turns yellow in color. The excess Zn2 plus ions thus formed get trapped in the vacant interstitial sites and the electrons in the interstitial site. So when ZnO is heated, it loses 2 electrons. Zn2 plus will lose 2 electrons. The excess Zn2 plus ion thus formed gets trapped in the vacant interstitial sites and the electrons released in the neighboring interstitial sites. It turns yellow when hot and white when cold. Crystals with either type of metal excess act as semiconductor. So this is very important. What happens when ZnO is heated is a very important question. Next is the metal deficiency defect. Metal deficiency defect. Metal deficiency defect is due to the missing of a cation of lower valency and presence of a cation of higher valency. This occurs when metals show variable valency. That is, these are type of non-stoichiometric defect. Here, this type of defects are generally shown by transition elements. For example, non-stoichiometric cuprous oxide Cu2O can be prepared in the laboratory. In this, the oxide copper, in this oxide, copper to oxygen ratio is less than 2:1. Cu2O should have ratio 2:1, but in this stoichiometric oxide, it is less than 2:1. This is due to the reason that some of the positions which were occupied by Cu plus are vacant, whereas some positions are occupied by Cu2 plus ion. So in some positions the Cu plus is vacant, but in the other position Cu2 plus of higher valency is being occupied. So another example of same stoichiometric oxide is FeO, which is mostly found with a composition Fe 0.95O. In the crystals of FeO, some Fe2 plus ions are missing, and the loss of positive charge is balanced by the presence of required number of Fe3 plus ions. So higher valency ions will be occupied there. So here you can find metal deficiency defect due to missing of a cation. So in one place there is a cation A plus is missing there, and another place there is A2 plus ions occupied. Example, as I told you earlier, they are shown by transition element. It occurs due to missing of a cation from its lattice side and presence of a cation with higher charge in the adjacent site. So this is a metal deficiency defect. Next is the impurity defect. So far we have discussed point defects where there are no foreign atoms. Foreign atoms also can occupy the interstitial or substitutional sites in a crystal. So let us see what are impurity defects. That is, defects in the ionic solid may be introduced by adding an impurity ion. If the impurity ions have different valence state than that of the host ions, vacancies are created. For example, as you can see here, addition of strontium chloride SrCl2 to NaCl yields solid solutions where the divalent cation occupies Na plus sites and produces cation vacancies equal to the number of divalent ions occupying substitutional sites. That is, here one Na plus ion is replaced by a higher valency strontium ion. So here in this place you can find there is no Na plus ions. Instead, in the adjacent site there is Sr2 plus. These defects arise when foreign atoms are present at the lattice site or at the vacant interstitial site. Example, molten NaCl containing a small amount of SrCl2. If it is crystallized, you get such type of impurity defects. At some lattice sites, Na plus ions are substituted by strontium 2 plus ions. For every strontium 2 plus ions, 2 Na plus are removed to maintain the electrical neutrality. So that is very important. So you can find there was an Na plus there. Here also there is one. So 2 Na plus is replaced by 1 Sr2 plus ions. It occupies the one ion and another site remains vacant. So this type of defect is called imperfections in solids. This type of imperfections are called the metal deficiency